Do you remember the time when you first learned how to ride a bike, solve a complex problem, or even pick up a new hobby? Well, if you're like me, then the answer to these questions are yes. But why? Why do we remember the first time when we learned a new skill or even solved a difficult problem? This is the topic of today's video, the reason why we should continuously learn from my point of view. Let's go back to memory lane a little bit. When I was younger, my parents enrolled me into a karate dojo. Though I wasn't incredibly gifted at this sport, I kept at it. With time, I was able to somewhat kick, punch, and even block. But then it came time to learn a kata. For the ones that are not well versed in the sport of karate, a kata is a set sequence of moves where you imagine yourself fighting another opponent. It has been said that children should have great memories and are generally well adept at learning. But for some reason, I couldn't for the life of me remember these simple 21 moves. It may have been my overall lack of focus in the activity or just my anticipation of getting a 4-piece chicken McNugget Happy Meal at the end of class, but it just wasn't clicking for me. It did, however, get personal real quick as my younger brother picked up the same kata in a snap. And by a snap, I don't mean the 2.5-hour build-up of Thanos' snap in Infinity War. I mean possessed Quicksilver, but really just a random guy named Ralph fast. But back to the story. As you know, brothers love to outcompete each other, so I had to learn that kata like my self-pride depended on it. I eventually got it, and to this day I can teach this simple 21 move kata without even thinking. So you may be asking yourself, why did I just watch some weird excerpt from Karate Kid? Well, Daniel-san, and yes, no Shaodre stuff over here, learning is the only process that can truly better yourself and everyone around you. If you don't believe me, countless research studies have shown that learning increases an individual's self-esteem, memory, as well as overall mental health, and I'll link these studies and reviews in the description below if you want to go read them. I can also personally attest that continually learning new karate and new katas have definitely improved my memory and self-confidence not only in the karate dojo, but also while presenting and giving talks in front of crowds of hundreds. Though I've mentioned a lot of short-term benefits, continuous learning does keep your knowledge relevant about any subject. Maybe knowing that, spoiler alert, Thanos doesn't actually make it after Endgame, or even that groundbreaking research has helped isolate specific antibodies to detect COVID-19 virus antigens, and that this research has actually helped develop life-saving commercialized rapid testing kits. All of this is to show that no matter what field you're in, continuous learning not only keeps you in the loop of the ever-expanding universe that is life, but also helps some of us shape it. To sum it up, learning is not only an investment that we'll most certainly appreciate in the future, it also helps your psychological and social health at the same time. But if you're still not convinced, take the wise words of Gandhi. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Take it easy, and see you in the next one.